What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Infected. So I went ahead and went to the mine. I think it's probably been a day or so in-game, honestly, because I think I went to town and just basically ran over a bunch of dudes and took some money from them and looted a little bit. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to be had in town. I did go through the first floor of that office building again. You know, the office building's like 3 or 4 floors where there's just a lot of stuff and a lot of office space inside to get some stuff. And I went through the first floor of that again, but I didn't have a whole lot of time. And what I'm looking at is to see what's going on with this. It does say power available 80. So that's a good thing. I think we're a little bit low on something right now. I'm trying to store up the power, basically. I don't know how the power situation works with running something. You know, like say something uses 100 power. Okay, so is it 100 power per minute, per hour, per job, per what? Like what? Just not like 100 power, like constant? How does this work? You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things I'm trying to figure out. And I decided, like I said, I would go back to the mine, and I got that stuff, and then I made the iron ingots to make the battery. I figured that'd be the best thing to do, rather than spend it on this, because without that, you can't really store any power. So I thought that would be the best first move. Go ahead and have that storing power while it's making another couple of iron ingots for the solar panel. The original plan had been to go ahead and just go through stuff on my own without you guys being here and just show up with the 6 ingots or whatever and be like, all right, you know, it's been 2-3 in-game days or months or whatever, and we've got the ingots and stuff like that. That had been the original intent, but I decided to just jump into it because you never know what's going to happen. This may be completely boring and nothing may happen, and I may end up just, you know, letting this episode fall by the wayside and just pick it up when everything is good. But I did decide, since we went ahead and got the battery made, we'd go ahead and let that happen. Now that it's raining, however, I guarantee you we're not making any power. It is making a little power. It is pulling it up little by little by little. Now I wonder if we can make another battery and just store, like have a couple of batteries and have a good amount of storage going. Maybe. I also think it may be time to invest in the turbine technology. I want to see what the turbines take. Iron, aluminum, lead, and cobalt. So, I mean, basically everything. Basically everything. No surprise there. Let's take a look at what we have. Like I said, I did have quite a few of that going. I think what we're going to do is have... We're going to make one more extractor. Ultimately, we need to make like 3. And I want to say it was Cheesy UKHB. It was like, dude, just make another couple of extractors. Make one for over here. Make one for in the mine. And then have them, you know, switching off on the stuff. Now, ultimately, I'd need to have 3 in the mine. 1 for cobalt, 1 for aluminum, and 1 for copper. And then have 2 of these going with stone full-time with a stone grinder over here. And have them cranking out iron. Iron and sand, I think, is what the grinders do. So that's one thing that I've thought about doing. I just haven't done it. And again, 18 iron ingots apiece. So we have enough. We could do it. But I'd like to get a little bit more. So I think what I'm going to do, we're going to go into town. Because that apartment building, I keep saying apartment building, it's the office building that we went to. I think that thing would be the best way for us to gain new iron, because there is iron to be had there. Iron ore. So I say let's go get it. What? What the hell? He disappeared. Is that weird to anybody else? That was weird, right? That wasn't just me. That was weird. Okay. As you can see, I did go through here. Got a bunch of this crap. And again, the first floor is clear. So we're just going to go right up to the second. A lot of lead. No iron yet, though. There's some iron. Just a little bit. Alright, second floor is clear. Let's go on to the third. Did I get this? Yes, I did. On to the third. We're full. Go ahead and dump in the truck. Let's finish the third floor up, and then we may go somewhere else. Alright. So that's 2 floors done lickety-split. Pretty damn quick. And I believe the top is only the roof, so I'm not going to mess with that. So we managed to get 10 iron ore out of there. Now that's a pretty good draw. I feel comfortable enough with that just to make one more ore collector. Mineral collector, whatever it is. And then I think we need to probably go into some other industrial parts of town to pick it apart a little bit. Maybe we'll go inside the food joint, or the survival, whatever the hell that thing is right there where we found the crossbow and stuff. Because I want to say it had some good stuff in it at one time as well. Okay, well, I mean, stuff. Yeah, I see asshole there. Yeah, just not a whole lot of stuff in some of these smaller joints. Maybe I haven't gotten this since it reset. Looks like maybe I haven't. Haven't? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, stuff. I mean, that's a good amount of stuff. I just don't know how much of it we really need. Let's go ahead and get back. Man, we've got enough plastic, I think. Holy crap. Look at all the plastic we've got, dude. Man. Let's do this. Take this, and then put that over there. Look at all that plastic. Yeah, 50 plastic. It's going to be enough to do just about anything we want to, I do believe. Let's go ahead and go by the mine. I know it's a little bit late, but I do believe the rest of the aluminum we need, which is only a couple, should be ready by now. So let's go ahead and go pick it up, and then we'll be able to make that last solar panel. And then we'll see what we can do about making a the oil distiller. I did not bring any biofuel with me, which is unfortunate. It might still have some in it, though. All I need is a couple of aluminum out of here. That's all I needed. Just 2 of the aluminum, and we can let that roll. It's going to give me about 6 or 7, I think, more aluminum, which we will need. And we'll just let that roll. Go ahead and let that roll. Alright, we're at full capacity now. That is fantastic. Good deal. Alright. Boom, there we go. Now, during the day, we've got 120 power coming in. Well, assuming bright skies, you know what I mean? So, pretty sweet. And it looks like you get the power stored, you get 2 for each of the items you have up, too. As well, I should say. So you get 2 for each of the solar panels, so it's 1,006. I'd say we're about where we need to be with getting stuff ready to go. So let's go ahead and spend some tech points. I do want to get the grinder going, for sure. The power technology, the junction box, I just don't know if I need that, honestly. We may. That may be something I actually put up. But for right now, I'd say let's go ahead and get the wind turbine technology going as well. And the oil extractor technology. And the gas technology. So those are the points that I really wanted to spend the most. And we've still got 6 in reserve to get any number of different things. That's probably going to be one of them. And then the oil pump as well, because they said I could use the oil pump to run everything. Not 100% sure how that works, but I guess we'll find out. So it's just going to be a matter now of grinding enough to get the stuff we need. And I think in order, because it's going to take a lot of iron, right? So here's how I suggest we go about this. If we need all of this crap, I'd say we get another one of these going out here. And then we get the grinder going. And we just have this thing cranking out stone. And keep the one in the mine, and we make another one for the mine. Because we need the cobalt, the copper, and the aluminum. We need all of it. So we're probably ultimately going to end up with 3 in the mine and 2 outside. So we need to prepare to spend roughly 54 iron. So in order to get the 54 iron, the best way to make this happen first is to make another extractor to go out here, and then the grinder. And then we start cranking out the iron. Hardcore. Apparently we need to eat. Oh, that's only got 9 minutes left. We'll go ahead and eat that. And then we'll eat a couple of these 4-hour eggs. We're definitely going to need to eat that as well. Oh, and I did butcher Rusty. We're going to have to be killing some animals here, like, almost immediately. So we need to go ahead and make some water. And then these guys need to harvest as well. We're going to go ahead and move these upstairs into the grow room. I'll go ahead and have this going right now. There we go. Everything's moved inside now. Got all of our plant beds going. We can go ahead and have them going inside. I know they won't get rain here, which is the unfortunate part, but I did also, if you notice, I did bring up the water tubs. And the water tubs are full right now, and they will be more full because I will leave them outside. We'll go ahead and drink that. And we'll go ahead and fill these guys up. Boom. Done. And I can go ahead and move this outside so the next time it rains, I can get fresh water. Maybe right now. Looks like it's going to rain right now. That works out. Works out good. That'll work just fine. It'll be close enough to water, and 3 of those will fill these twice. So that works out good. Alright. How are we doing on... And we still have the power store. The power store doesn't go away until you use it, so that's good. And I thought about moving these. Getting these all moved up and shoring up my my line up here, just making it a little bit closer to the base now that we don't need this big area out here anymore. That's something I've considered doing. We got water, we got food. We got our plants moved upstairs, so those will continue to grow. That'll be fine. Tomorrow we're expecting an attack of some sort, and we'll get the rest of the aluminum at some point here in the next day or so. It'll probably be day after tomorrow. Well, tomorrow. Because technically it's day 33 already. Frog? What are you doing, bud? Michigan J decided to join us. Yep, I hear you. Well, I mean, whatever, dude, I guess. It's fine. Okay, so let's figure out what we need. We do need the extractor. One more extractor, which is 18 of these guys. Those going. And we'll empty the truck, because I don't think we ever did that. At least not fully, anyway. Alright, there's enough for another extractor right there. So, we could do it, but I don't like getting rid of all of that. And the reason being, if you look at our spear, we're at 50% on it. And so and the durability of the iron pickaxe is also 50%, and the durability on the axe is 47%. So we're going to need some steel to make some stuff here shortly, I do believe. And we'll take a look and see what it takes. The iron pickaxe head, 2 iron ingots. Oh, it's just iron ingots for that. So I'd say let's get this thing moving, get another extractor made, get it up. Get the iron ingots and the nails. 12 electrical parts, no big deal. The only thing is the iron ingots. That's going to kill us. I've got everything else. I just need the iron. I think that's going to be where we're at with it. Boom. I didn't bring any freaking oil with me. Where's that goat? We need more meat. Gotcha. Back up. Hey, Michigan. Alright, we got our Billy set up here. Bah. Bah. I mean, we may need to go ahead. Let's go ahead and just have it powered on right now. We'll switch to only stone here in a little bit. I need iron right now. I need iron. Oh, jeez. That thing didn't work out well. I need iron in the worst way. We'll get that grinder cranking. And we'll just have it start making iron fragments, the grinder for us. And then once we get that done, we can have it just, like I said, just cranking out more iron. And that'll help us get the stuff to make another mineral extractor for the mine. And once that one's done, maybe even 2 of those, honestly. And once those are done, man, we can just crank out as many resources as we need in a 48-hour period from the mine. And we're good to go. We've got almost infinite resources at that point. And they said, like I said, have their fuel directly pumped into them. So all I have to do is have this on the premises. It looks like I will need another couple of ways in order to have that thing going. We've got the mechanical, electrical parts. The iron ingot's tough. That's tough, dude. That's a tough one. And again, getting enough money raised up to be able to get the generator. That's something else I'd love to do, but honestly, I don't think it's feasible. Why you can't make the generator, I do not know. It seems to me that would be the way to go. But whatever. All right, let's go ahead and... it looks like we can just go ahead and drink a little bit and go to sleep, right? Good to go. We'll go ahead and do that. I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, we stayed up late. We got up late. It's almost 10 o'clock. Whew. Whew. And here we go. Yep, kind of expected that. That's okay, though. See if I can't get a couple on their way. Oh, there they come. Already took one out. Took two out. Well, I pissed him off anyway. Yeah, go ahead and... You son of a bitch. Yep. Can I get to their corpses? Please say I can get to their corpses. Yeah, I can. Come on. Well, thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. I needed that iron. So we're free the rest of the day. We're good to go. So, I mean, really and truly, we're kind of in a holding pattern right now. We need the iron. We can't do anything else. I could go and raid some towns, I guess, for some more tech points. It's about the only thing I can do, because we're waiting on the iron. That's all we can do. Waiting on these guys to do their thing. Got another iron. That's smooth. Iron fragment. Come on, guys. Pick up the pace a little bit. I guess I could do it the old-fashioned way and go ahead and go get loads of rocks and start smelting those down and get plenty of iron that way. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, because I don't like the idea of sitting down on my ass waiting for things to get done. So I'd say let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and take the ATV out, and we'll get some stone. Well, I think I've got enough rocks for right now anyway. I've got these all turning into iron, and yeah, I'll just get back with you guys when I think I've done enough. So yeah, maybe a day or so. I don't know, but I'll see you in a minute. Well, went ahead and made this, and I've got the wire. It said you have to attach it to the power source, so we're gonna see how well that works. It said to do it. I don't think I have enough rocks to do everything I need to do here. We're gonna do as much as we can, though. 2 rocks left. Okay, put those back, and then we'll just take these and then put this out, I guess, for right now. No sense in having it run without anything in it. So I need to run the wires, apparently. I wasn't aware you'd had to do that. Like, but okay. So I may end up having to put this upstairs. Can I move this? I can move it. Probably ought to move it upstairs, make it to where there's less wire, you know what I mean? Put it right there. Open the door right through it. Because of course we will. Oh, man. I don't know. It said to use the upgrade tool. So that's what we're gonna do. I've never tried to do this before. This may be insane. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it out and see what happens. It says to delete wires. I don't want to delete what? Pull wire? What? Okay. It doesn't really say what to do. Does it have to reach it? Like, what are we doing here? Did it work? I don't know if that even worked. It doesn't say anything. How in the shit is this supposed to happen? They are not very forthcoming with how this works. It says E to pull wire. Okay, E, I got a wire. I got wires in my inventory. Like, do we go... Like, the fuck? It's not very good at letting you know how in the fuck to do some of this stuff. You know what I mean? That's frustrating as shit. Okay, so I do need a junction box after all. We'll go ahead and make the power technology. And I don't think I've got any more cobalt. I think I spent it all. There's one freaking cobalt. I've got one cobalt ore left. Okay, so I spent it on the wrong shit, is what I did. I fucked up and spent that on the wrong shit, not knowing I needed the fucking junction box. Thanks, game. Good shit. Love it. Love it. Love it when a game fucks me like that. It's brilliant. Holy fuck. Either explain this shit better, you know, or just explain the shit better. Just explain the shit better. Just fucking explain it better. That's all you gotta fucking do. Holy hell. I don't like that shit. I don't like it when games... 7 Days to Die does the same shit. They've made it a habit of making the first part of the game so fucking grindy that the rest of it is not enjoyable, and it just goes by. So I don't like it when game devs do that. That's not how you do a progression system in a game. Not even close. Don't do that shit. And put those back. And I guess I need to go ahead and get the other thing going. Well, what do we do? Yep. All right. So we've got the 18. I need the planks and the nails, I think. Yeah, 8 plank, 8 nail. Let's go ahead and get this to the thing real quick. Get it set up. Oh, I didn't bring any fucking fuel with me. Well, I'll be going back home because I'm not... This shit's going up tonight. I'm fucking rat pissed right now. Let's do some cobalt. Go ahead and have that going. We gotta have it. Okay. Let's take a look and see what we need. Alright, junction box. Cobalt times 2, so we do need more cobalt for sure. I've got the copper, I've got the iron, I've got the screws. So that's a thing. For this, aluminum and cobalt. So, really and truly, it's aluminum and cobalt. That's really what I'm needing more of, is aluminum and cobalt. Okay, so I've got this one going on cobalt. I'll have this one going on aluminum, and we'll just fucking crank it. We'll just have it going. Ta-da, I guess. There we go. Fuck out of here. Yeah, made it. Can't even tell how many fucking hit points I got. Got it. That was interesting. He just poofed away. And for some reason, I can't get my damn stats to show back up now either. Like, there we go. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Alright, let's get back home. What an ordeal. There we go. Now, I guess let's go back and get our wires. I don't suspect I'll need all of these. Let's see how this works. We'll go from here to there, and from there to there. There. It seems simple enough. Suck my balls. That motherfucker's breaking my shit. Son of a bitch. What were you banging on? Guess we're gonna be making some meat sooner than I thought. Now, there was a thing I could make. I was looking at this stuff. Antibiotics. Raw liver, tallow, and mushrooms. Let's go ahead and make it. What the hell? We've got the stuff. Just go ahead and make it. There we go. Now we've got 2 antibiotics. Maybe that'll help an AI out at some point. I don't know. I really don't. We did use the rest of our mushrooms, though. So there's that. We'll go back to the cave and get some. I'm not too worried about that. What a freaking ordeal. I guess we need to be loading this thing up. It says it takes a little bit for each of these to do their thing. I want to see... Okay. Do we have to hook it up to a fucking switch, too? Is that what we need to... Do we have to have a switch going? Son of a... The fuck over. There we go. No wire in inventory? Oh, I gotta have a wire. Okay. Okay. Is that how that shit works? Okay. So, here's something else I'm gonna explain to people. This is not how electricity works either. Power, and all a junction box does. Think of it like a fuse box. I know I got it sideways. A junction box, really and truly, all it does is it is literally a junction. The control panel would be like your fuse box. But these are bass-backwards because you can't tell when you're putting them up exactly which side you got everything going on. So this would be your fuse box. All your junction box does is distribute the power to different places. And then they go to the switch, and from the switch to whatever. This is fucked. This is not how any of this works, by the way. So, yeah, that's awesome. It's good. Good shit. Holy hell, guys. Well, I think we're going to leave this one right here. I would like to personally thank every single one of you for watching these videos. I would also ask that if you like what you see and are not already, to please subscribe to the channel. In addition to that, if you would like, comment on, and or share this video in order to push us up into the new YouTube algorithm that favors community engagement and to ensure that your view counts, we in this growing community would really appreciate it. And as usual, I'll see you cats in the next one.